Hi Drastic Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're going to draw Nezuko from Demon Slayer. So let's get started. To draw Tanjiro's sister, let's first start by drawing her eyes. So I'm going to come right here and draw a big circle. And I'll come right across and draw another circle. So say about right here. There, so now that I have my two circles in, let's come in here and make them draw so cute eyes. I'm going to put two small circles inside for highlights and a curved line at the bottom and shade in the top. And lines at the bottom, and same thing over here. Okay, so now that we have the eyes in, let's come over here and we're going to spruce it up a little bit. I'm just going to come out about right here and draw a curve that comes out and thicken it up. And then we're going to continue this curve right here that goes over the eye. So just imagine this circle and the curve comes down right there. So same thing over here. So just this curve that comes down and then a lash that comes up. There. And then at the bottom we can add like maybe 3 little lashes. And same thing here. There. Now her eyes are nicely spruced up. Let's come to the top and we're going to draw her brow. So say about right here. I'm just going to draw a soft curve right over her eye. I'll just thicken it up a little bit. And same thing on the other side. So about right here. Soft curve over the eye. Now that we're done with her eyes, let's go ahead and we need to draw this bamboo muzzle that she has to bite on. So right underneath her eye, so let's say the center of her eye, I'll come down about right here. Give myself a point. Same thing here, about right here, right in the center. And I'm going to go ahead and draw a straight line across. So just right underneath her eye. And then we're going to kind of round this off a little bit. We're going to start to draw the bamboo. So we don't want to go too thick because we still need to draw her face underneath this piece right here. And about right there, go ahead and connect it with another straight line. And then with some details, you can, let's see here, give it a little curve, slight curve right here. And then in the center, about right here, we can pop this out a little bit. And here. So same thing here. Just pop it out and down. There. So now we have our bamboo in. Now to draw her face. So we're going to come really close to her eyes, just like we usually do if we're drawing her face. So say about right here, the top of her eye. I'm going to come out really close. And we're going to start to draw a curve. So same thing here, the top of her eye, come out. And we're going to start to frame her face. So we need to bring it down to this area right here. So let's, if you're using a pencil, definitely go ahead and draw this curve underneath her, the bamboo. But I'm going to say about right here, I need to stop because I'm going to draw the band that kind of wraps this bamboo piece around her face. So stop about right there and then continue. So same thing here. So So imagine this is coming down still, and about right here, we're going to go out, 2 curves, and in. There. So hopefully that looks like there's a piece of cloth wrapped around her face. Then from there, we can go ahead and finish her face. So just imagine this is coming through, and we're just going to draw an indication of her chin. So let's say about right here. I'm just going to give myself a point since it's much easier that way. Right in the center. And go down and back up. There. Okay, finally done. That was very delicate, right? Okay, so like I said, our goal is just to draw this shape right here with this bamboo in the center right there. Okay, so finally the delicate part and hardest part is done. We can go ahead and draw her, finish her hair. So let's bring this up. So now we're just going as usual. And let's say about right here. So imagining an oval. So about right here, I'll go ahead, come in. And her hair part's on the side. So about right here, I'm going to zigzag, 2 zigzags, like that. And then I'm going to go across with a bunch of zigzags. All the way coming down. So 1 more and connect. There. Okay, so then let's come to this point right here, this 2 zigzag right here. And the reason is because we have her hair parting. So about right here, I'll give myself a point. You know what, I may as well just draw that curve. So about right there. And in this area, I'm going to go up and down, and this side goes up. So let's work on, I'll bring this down a little bit. We're just going to bring it down to her side and out. So this side goes up nice and high, and then it's going to come down. And before I finish this, in this area she has this little band that she ties her hair up with. So I'm just going to use this as my curve about right in this area, and I'm going to curve out. And about right here, go ahead and add this little band right here and the tail. So 2 of these tails right there, and just bring this down like you usually would. I'm going to draw another curve in here. So it just looks like she has this strand that's being tied up. Okay, so then let's bring this down about right there. And out. Okay, so then from there, let's see here. Add a little curve here as well. And bringing this down. Let's see where I'm putting this, and then curve out. So same thing here, curve and out. Okay, so then now let's work on her body before we finish the rest of her hair. So I'm going to come right in the center, about right here and here. Give her a little neck, and then shoulders. So same thing here, little neck and shoulders. Then let's draw and start with the details. Come in, we're going to draw a V for neckline. And then in this area right here, I'm going to pop out her robe. So right here, I'm going to curve out. So then let's imagine where her armpits would be, say about right here. And a little bit wider because she's wearing a robe. So say about right there and there. I'll bring this out as well. I'm going to flare it out. So I'm just starting to frame in her robe area. So let's bring this down and down. Okay, so then let's work on the details inside so we can figure out how low to bring the robe. So the first one we need to do is let's come back up here and we're going to draw another V right under. And say about in this area, I'll go ahead and cut it off. And come back right about here and cut it off again. So just the part that wraps across her body for her kimono. And so let's draw the details in here. I'm going to come in one more line across. And then in the center here is where there's this little rope detail. So right in the center, I'm just going to draw in this little oval and this little shape right there and go and draw a horizontal line right across it. There, for that little rope. And then we can go ahead and put in this vertical line that comes down for some design detail right here. And now that we have that in, we know that's going to be the center area. So let's bring this down more. And about right underneath it, I'm going to draw a slight curve to finish off her top. Oh, and I forgot, this needs to go across. Come down right there. Okay, so then now we can go ahead and keep bringing this down. Let's see, we want her hand on this area, so okay, so just keep bringing this, and about right there I'll stop, and so about in this area I'll come about right here. We're going to need to start to draw her skirt part right here. So I'm going to come in with two slight curves. And then now that they're pretty even, I'm going to come out right here and just draw two curves right there. And I'm going to basically come up. So say about right here, I'm going to curve and connect. And same thing here, curve all the way across and connect. So now this side is the same thing. We just want to end the same level, so about right here. So once again, two curves and go up. And same thing, up. So these two bands run across the skirt. So you can kind of give a little detail right here, if you like, and same thing over here. There, so now it's wrapped. And then now we can go ahead and draw her feet. So nicely in the center, we're going to continue this angle. Come down. Come down. So about right here, I'll start on this leg first. I'm going to come down. Let's see how far I want to bring this foot here. So say about right here. Curve it in. So about in this area, I'm going to wobble a little bit. And then draw the feet. So nicely in the center. And connect. So same thing over here. So about in this area, we're going to wobble a little bit. And bring the foot in. And once again, come out and connect. There. So kind of pigeon-toed, right? Much cuter. Okay, so then for some detail, the reason why we have these wobbles is because she has this outfit where the pant part is tied together. So let's come to the bottom right here first. And about right here, go ahead and draw a curve. And then her slippers. So right here, we're going to draw two curves. And then we can start to tie it up. So right here, wherever you drew this crease right here, you just add a band that goes across there. Make it a little bit thinner. Okay, so same thing on this side. Curve, and once again, you can do it on this side as well, but I just wanted to simplify it, so that's why I made this side straight. So it all depends on how much detail you want to put. Okay, so that's done with the feet. Now we can finally finish her robe, now that we know where her foot's going. So right here I'll end the robe. And let's bring this down. Give it a nice flare. About right there, go ahead and connect. So same thing on this side. And connect. And then before I forget, let's draw the inside of our robe here that goes around and connects right there. And then now we can finally draw her sleeves. So nice and simple. I'm going to bring them down close to her body, then flare it out. So you want to end about in this area. So right there, and then curve. So then let's draw her hand right in here. Just thumb, nice and simple. And then fingers. Small little hand, and then we can finish the rope with a curve. So same thing on this side. So I'm just going to drag this point across so I know where I'm going. Flare it out, curve, and then a little hand, just like the other side. And finish the rope. There. Okay, so then maybe let's bring this out for some detail. Right there. And then now finally we can draw her hair. So I'm going to bring this down, give it some wobbles all the way down here. I'll just end it right there. So same thing here. And end it right there. And so for her hair, we do need to create strands because they have different colors in them. So I'm just going to, let's see, about right here, just create these strands, maybe one here. So it doesn't have to be exact. You just want to be able to, maybe right here we'll break it up a little bit. There, and maybe here. Making it complicated, but so same thing here. Let's come maybe about right here. I'll make this one big strand. There, we have one big strand there. Let's see here. See, even I don't know what I need to do here. Okay. There, and I'll just add some here. Something like that, right? So without making it too complicated, but hopefully that helps you. And the last thing I like to do is right here, I'm going to add a little heart, of course. So now she's my Nezuko, my Drasaku Nezuko from Demon Slayer. I really hope I made this fun and easy for you to follow along with me and that you love how it turned out. And thanks so much for watching. And if you loved it, please make sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you won't miss any new Drasaku videos. See you later.